Hey there, my name is Dashina. I am an autodidact from way far back. And this is a new word that I just learned and I'm sharing it with you. It is essentially a self taught individual, someone who teaches himself. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because that has always been me. And in the spirit of that, what I learned is that no one really teaches themselves, right? Someone shares information, someone creates a video, someone writes a book, and the self taught person uses all these resources so that they can learn new skills and gain knowledge in certain areas. So they can do some things. And so I learned to code this way, right? I didn't go to college for coding, or I didn't go to college for software development. I just use my creative skills and my drive to learn how to do things myself. And so today I want to support you at learning how to do something yourself and level up. And I am going to start a series. And so I hope you follow along of things that can support a learner in different areas to help them build their business. And so today is the first of those videos, and I am going to teach something simple. It's going to take a few minutes, and that is how to post an article or blog post on LevelUp. And so let's go ahead and jump right in. So first you're going to go to your application link and log in, and you will go to products and new blog posts. But there's easier ways. You can also hover here over new and click post, and that'll get you there. Or you can type into the search bar post, and that'll get you there as well. But let's go ahead and use the quickest method. We're going to hover over new and we're going to click post. So here we are at our post, and the only things that we need to do is add a title, add our post content, and assign it to a category. So let's go ahead. This application does not have any categories, so we're going to add a new category, and we're going to call this category tech stuff. Bring this over here so that we can see. So we're going to name this category tech stuff. We don't have any categories, so we're not going to assign it to a parent category, and we're just going to click add new category. So now we've added a category. By default, since we just added it in this post, it's going to check tech stuff, and this blog post is going to be categorized under tech stuff. And so let's go ahead and write a post. The title of my demo post is going to be how to use tech for business growth. Okay. And so I've given it a title, and we can say get a website, and let's say that we want this to actually be a heading, right? And so we're just going to click here on this paragraph icon, and then we're going to choose heading. So now it's no longer a paragraph, it is a heading. If we position our cursor behind the words and click enter, it's going to bring us to a new section that is by default a paragraph. If we wanted to change that, we can click this plus sign and we can create a new type of section. If we wanted to, we could also hover over here on this green square, and we can click that and add new sections here. And we have many options, including images. So when you want to add an image in your post, this is how you would do it. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So we can upload an image by clicking upload. If we already have the image in our application, then we can just click on media library and it'll take us here where all the images are. All right. And so I'm just going to pick one of these random template images. This one looks pretty cool, and select. All right. This has nothing to do with tech, but that's okay. It's about tattoos. All right. So get a website. I added an image, and then maybe now I need some text. Okay. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to search text, and it's going to bring up all my text options, and then I'm just going to drop that, click that, and it's going to drop here. So now I can go ahead and start writing the content of my post that goes beneath the heading, get a website. Let's say websites help people around the world learn about and purchase your products and services. All right, and so this is going to be our very simple post. Now, there's one thing that I forgot to tell you. You also want to add a featured image. Okay. So to add a featured image, you're just going to come over here under this. So these are two tabs, right? So you're going to come under the post tab and you're going to click set featured image. And let's go ahead and set this as the featured image. So once our featured image is set, we've assigned the post to a category. We have put in a title for our post. We have a heading, we have an image, and we have some text. We are done with creating the post. But I want to show you something else. So a lot of people get afraid when they hear technical terms like SEO, search engine optimization. Well, within LevelUp, SEO is very simple. You have this section here called Smart Crawl, and you have an SEO tab. You just scroll down to the SEO section, and this is where you can set your SEO information. And then down here, it's going to analyze the options that you chose and tell you if your SEO needs help and exactly how you can improve your search engine optimization of this particular article. And so we're going to go ahead and edit it, because we don't want when someone to search for it to say demo app, because if you don't change this, that's exactly what it's going to say. It's going to look just like this in Google, hence it says Google preview, right? So this is what it's going to look like when someone search and find this, and this page comes up in Google. So we don't want that. So we're going to give it a better meta title for Google so that it can show something useful. So we're just going to use the title, the same title. Obviously you don't have to do that, but it's one way to do it. And then also for the description, we're just going to keep it simple for the purposes of this demo, and we're going to use this text here. Now right here, it's going to tell you, Google is not really going to like this title because it's too short, right? It suggests that it be between 50 and 65 characters, but it's only 36, right? So you began to get feedback about if your search engine metadata is good enough for Google or not. And so following these guidelines is going to help your article to rank higher in Google when someone searches regular terms. So you would want to increase this to at least 50 characters. And you see the same thing here with the description. It's telling you have 90, but you should have 120 to 160 characters. So you might want to increase this. For the purposes of this demo, we're going to leave it as is, and we're going to move on and add some keywords. So let's add tech, business growth, and website as our keywords. And you just put a comma between each keyword or keyword phrase, and add keywords. So as you can see here, it is analyzing your SEO data that you've just added, which is the SEO title, the description, and the keywords. And now it's given us some feedback on each keyword. So it says for the keyword tech, you can use some work. We have 9 SEO recommendations for you. And so you can actually click on these and read the recommendation, and you can improve your SEO by following taking the recommended actions. Okay. And it warned us before about the character links, right? So it's kind of telling us the same thing. Okay. And then these are the things that we're doing right. The yellow are the warnings where we need to fix it. And it does this for each keyword. So each keyword can have different recommendations. And it tells you how to fix each of these things. All right, and so that's it. Our SEO is done. We see that it needs some work. You would want to do the work necessary to improve your search engine optimization for this particular article. And then you would preview your article, and you do that by clicking on this little laptop icon here and click preview in new tab. All right, and since BizOps has already designed your website, you don't have to do any design work. You just type in the things that I've shown you, the text, and set the SEO settings, and you're good to go. And your pages are going to be consistent and beautiful to your standards, and your articles are all going to pop up in a very consistent form. And so here we have get a website, we see our image, and then we see our text, and it popped up in this really nicely well organized page. So if you're okay with the preview, you can go ahead and click publish. These options are gonna come down here, and you go ahead and you can change these options if you'd like. And here under publish, and it says immediately is the default setting. You click that, and then you can change it so that you can actually schedule your articles to go out. That way you can produce a number of articles at once, set it to publish automatically on certain dates, and be done. Let's say once a month you want to create articles, 1 per week. So you sit down in one day, you create 4 articles, you schedule them all, set it, and forget it. Your publications are going to be published in a consistent manner according to your choosing. So we're going to go ahead and leave it at publish immediately and click publish. Here we have a link to our article. If we wanted to share it with someone or anything, you can just click copy. That'll copy the link, but that's usually not necessary, but that is definitely something that you can do. Otherwise, you have the option to view posts or start a new post, which if you're doing those 4 posts at one time and you want to schedule them, you would click new post and you would move on to the next one and repeat those steps. So let's go ahead and view post. And it looks exactly like our preview. And that's it. We're done. So this is how you publish a new article and optimize it for search engines. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Have a great day.